Now let's talk about the how we can add the CSS into the HTML document. There are three ways to add the CSS into the HTML document. First one is inline CSS, second one is internal CSS, and third one is external CSS. Now let's go into the Visual Studio Code and let's see the example. Now let's create another file here, and I can give the file name as css8.html, and I can use here the code snippets by pressing the Shift and 1. And inside the body tag, first of all, I want to save the inline CSS. I want to make here comment by pressing the Ctrl KC, and I can write here the inline CSS. Inline CSS means we are styling the particular HTML elements. If I write here the p tag, and if I want to style this p tag, first of all, I want to write here this is PARAGRAPH, and if I press on the go live option here, okay, if I press on the go live option here, now this is opening, and you can see this is paragraph. And if I want to style this paragraph, then I can just write here the style attribute, and inside the style attribute, I can write the color and red. If I again go to the browser, now this color has changed into the red color. So in this way, you can use the inline CSS. If you have the 1000 lines of HTML tag, and if you want to give some style in a particular HTML element, then you can use the inline CSS. Inline CSS means in a line, okay? It only changes the particular element. And as you know that we have to give the style attribute in a starting tag, okay? We never used to give the style in the in tag. So in this way, you can see the inline CSS. Now let's talk about the internal CSS. Internal CSS means, first of all, I want to write here the internal CSS. And to write the internal CSS, we need the style HTML element. We need a style tag inside the head section. And I can give the any CSS property here. If I want to write here the p tag or s2 tag or s3 tag or any HTML tag, okay. And if I want to give the color as green, okay. First of all, I want to make here the s3 tag here, s3 tag. And if I give it this is s3, and if I again go into the browser, now this color has changed into the green color. So in this way, we can use the internal CSS, okay. So this is the way to make the inline CSS. I want to put it inside the comment section, and this one is the this process is known as the internal CSS. It means that it affects the whole HTML file. It means css8.html. If I create any s3 tag before this also, if I create another s3 tag, okay, then also its color is converted into the green color. So in this way, you use the internal CSS. And the last type of CSS is that is external CSS. To make the external CSS, we have to create here another CSS file. I am creating here the index and extension as .css. And if you go inside the CSS, I can just type here the p, and inside the p, I can give the color as blue color. If I provide this way, and if I again go into the browser, now this is green color, and I'm making the p, it means paragraph, into the blue color. And if I create here the p tag, this I have already defined p tag here, but its color is not changed into the blue color. Why this is not changed? Because we have to insert this index.css into the index.html file. So how we can insert this? First of all, go into the head section and just type here the link tag, and link tag will link the CSS file into the HTML file. So rel, this attributes is relation, and relation attribute has a value as style sheet, and href provides the link. I can just type the dot and the forward slash, and inside after this, you can just choose the CSS file from here. If I run this code by pressing on the go live option, now this is running, and you can see output as this is paragraph, and this is paragraph, okay. This paragraph is converted into the blue color with the help of this index.css. This is our external file. And it means that we can use the external CSS in whole the websites, not only for a particular HTML file. If I want to add this index.css into this css8.html, then I can use here by using the concept of, if I put here the link tag, okay. Again, I can give / and index.css. And if I use here any p tag here, if paragraph tag here, the p, and then this is paragraph, whatever I write here. And if I again go into the go live option, okay, and if I again go into the go live option, then also it will convert this paragraph into the blue color. So in this way, you can use the inline CSS. Inline CSS means we are giving the style to the particular HTML element. And internal CSS is we write this internal CSS inside the style tag in the head section. So this affects the whole document. And if we talk about the index.csr, this is the external CSS, and external CSS affects the whole website. If I change anything in one page, or you can say the one file, then it will affect all other remaining websites. So in this way, you can give the example and you can write in the exam also. So if you get any confusion regarding this video, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.